What's the current fair market value of an annuity due consisting of 22 quarterly payments of $700? And let's suppose that for the first 3 years it earns 6% compounded quarterly and then 7% compounded quarterly thereafter. So let's divide this question up into two parts. I have to do a little bit of mental math here to start. So I want to use the calculator. I want to deal with the first 3 years of quarterly payments first. So that's going to be 12 of our equal-sized payments. If we take 22, subtract 12 of those payments, we have 10 left, which means we're going to go for another 2.5 years at that 7% compounded quarterly rate. So let's start filling in some of the parameters that we know. So we know that payment size is always going to be 700. So let's put in negative 700 as our payment size. Also, we do know that this is an annuity due, so we'll make sure that our calculator is in begin mode. Payment frequency is always quarterly, so let's put PY in as 4 for both cases. And now we should be able to focus on the first 12 payments, or the first 3 years of this annuity. Let's assume we open up our account with $0. We are going to be asking the calculator to compute the future value. Compounding is 6% compounded quarterly to start, and we know that we have 12 equal-sized payments during the first 3 years. So moving over into the calculator, we can start programming in, for example, 12 for N, we have 6 for IY. We need to get 4 in for both PY and CY, so that looks good. Let's put in 0 as our principal amount. Payment size is of negative 700. And let's ask to compute the future value of this particular stream. So the calculator gives a future value of $9,265.78. What we're going to do is we're just going to port that forward to our principal amount for the next 10 payments. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's make that a negative 9,265.78. And in the second part of our question, we have an interest rate of 7% compounded quarterly. We know we have 10 equal-sized payments. So let's go ahead again and ask our calculator to calculate that future value for us. So coming back to our calculator, let's take the current future value we have. Let's make that negative, and then let's update that. Let's put that into PV. Payment's going to stay the same, compounding, and payment frequencies are going to stay the same. We need to update our interest rate to 7. And then we need to update N to 10. Doing that, we should be able to ask the calculator to figure out our future value, and we get $18,731.52.